My name is DECAP. I'm a producer, and recently I've got into sound design. For those who weren't in the last session, just a little more about what I've done. I've done stuff with recently DaBaby, worked with Joyner Lucas, Talib Kweli, and just love music. How many of you guys love music? Okay. All right. So how many of you guys use Pro Tools? Okay. How many of you guys use Logic? FL Studio? How about Ableton? Okay, that's what's up. You're in the right place. Okay. So I was thinking about what I wanted to show in this class. And I thought what would be the most helpful for me to show a beat that I made, that I released. I don't know if you guys heard my track, Who's There? I decided to show you guys the breakdown of this because I feel like I go into a lot of sound design stuff in it, and everyone's always asking me, show us more sound design. This was the beat that's playing in my promo video for Drums That Knock. How many of you guys have heard of Drums That Knock? Okay, cool. If you haven't heard of it, it's my drum kit, super hard-hitting sounds. You can get it at drumsthatknock.com, all royalty free. So if you're inspired after this session, definitely look up Drums That Knock. So this track, it's called Who's There? It's out on all streaming platforms. I took some time yesterday and just kind of organized it into sections, so I can show you guys kind of my thought process in making it and how I find it helpful to organize. So I'm going to start with the drums, because usually when I'm making a beat, I start with the drums. How many of you guys start with the drums? How many of you guys start with the melody? How about the bass line? Okay, cool. So I tend to start with the drums. From how I came up, I feel like the drums are the driving force. At the end of this, I'm going to I want to leave enough time for Q&A so you guys can all ask questions. We're going to have, you're going to come right up, and she's going to be holding the microphone and just give your question, and I'm going to do my best to answer it. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is the drums. So I'm going to solo the drums just so you hear what it sounds like as a whole. Yeah, I might kick a little freestyle if I feel like it. I don't really rap, but whatever. Okay. If this is on Instagram, you better take it down. Nah, never that. I'll post it up and make a fool of myself rapping. I don't really care. Okay. So, anyways. Bars. Okay. All right, so that's the drums. I wanted to go into some of my secret sauce, some of the behind the scenes stuff. All those drums are in Drums That Knock Volume 8, which is at drumsthatknock.com. So if you don't want to do any of the sound design stuff, this real technical, in-depth stuff, just buy the kit. If you do, I'm going to show you guys kind of how I approach the sound. So for the kick drum, what I did was I actually loaded up an 808. And I took a little piece of the 808 to make the kick. So the whole 808, so what I did was, to get that sound, I had to use a pitch envelope in Simpler. So if you can see down here, can you guys see the screen okay? I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. So what I did was I took the pitch envelope to make that sound. So if I turn it off, this is what it sounds like. Just like an 808 with the pitch envelope, it has that kick sound. So that's like something you can do to make a kick. You can take an 808, use a pitch envelope to craft it. So I'm going to show you guys how it sounds if you move around the pitch envelope. So just to give you an idea, the pitch envelope is really powerful.